views sections. So we've done some elevations here, both interior and exterior. We also talked a little bit about how if you click on an arrow of an elevation, it creates this line. And this line is literally, it's a section. But what it does is it does see everything in projection. So it does act as an elevation. Well, what if you actually want to make a section? Well, there's a tool for that. So it's in the ribbon under View, under Create, and then under Section. You can also type in the letters SS, no enter. So how do you do this? Well, essentially it's 2 clicks. I'm going to pick the top and then the bottom. Your section has been created. Now, let's take a look at that section right now. I'm going to hit Escape. Remember that all these elevation bubbles, they can all be accessed by clicking on the bubble, and you can right-click and you can say Go to View. Now let me just close that view down. We'll look at the next way. Or you can, in the case of a section bubble, you can just double-click on the section bubble, and that will take you right to the section. In order for us to take a look at this and see what's happening live, let's tile our views. Now, before we tile our views, let's just confirm under Switch Windows how many views are open. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3 views open. Let's go into the tool called Tile Windows, which is right here. Now, as soon as you do that, you'll see all of your views live. If I were to shut down this 3D view and then go to Tile Windows again, now you'd see the 2 views on the same screen. And then you can sort of balance these as to how that you'd like to see them. I'm going to click on that section. So I'm clicking on the section line, and let's change a few things and see what happens to our building model right here as we do this. So if I were to change the depth of the section, notice it's not showing beyond. If I get to there, it's just a very thin slice. Whereas if I increase that, I'm basically increasing the thickness of the slice. And in this case, if there was something on that wall, perhaps there was a window. So let's go to Window, drop it on this wall. If I click on this section marker, you see it's not seeing that window, but as soon as I stretch beyond that, now it can see that in projection. I could click on this window in any view, edit it, delete it, and that's just what I'm going to do. So this section, I'm going to move this so it's not too thick, but just about there. You can also use the Move tool, and I would always recommend using the Move tool, not dragging. You can use the Move tool to move the section over, and you see it's going to change what it's looking at. You can also use the Flip to flip the direction that it's looking at. And again, I can expand or contract how much I want to see. I'm going to just leave it right about there for now. Good. Let's shut down that view. And now this is the only view that's open. This plan view, I'm going to click on the section marker in the plan view. There are some aesthetics that you can change on the section. I can break the section, and that's purely aesthetic for this plan. I can cycle through the different section heads at either end, just to change the way that looks. All of these bubbles here will get filled out when they get dropped onto sheets, so there's no need to worry about the fact that they're empty at present. Some people ask, what about jogging the section? You can do that. If you just click on your section marker, and I'm going to heal this up, so I'm just going to pull that back so I have a whole line going right through, and that's purely aesthetics. But now I'm going to use this tool in the ribbon called Split Segment. And what I can do is I can say, how about right here, I split the section. So in this part right there, it's not going through the door. Okay, and then you can hit Escape twice, and then you're out of the command. Let's double click on that section head. Now you can see on this side, it's not going through the door, and yet on this side, it is going through an opening. Let's shut that down. You can heal this up, or you can sort of undo the split in the section by just dragging that back using the shape handles, let go, and now it's all one again. And you can split it as many times as you want.